Hi everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to edit your videos with AI. If you are constantly struggling with hours of editing, trimming out mistakes, and piecing together clips, then stick around as I'm going to show you a groundbreaking AI video editor called Gling AI. It's an absolute lifesaver when it comes to content creation workflow, cutting down hundreds of mistakes automatically and saving you hours of brain-numbing editing work. So if you are a YouTuber, TikToker, or you simply want to streamline your editing process, then stay tuned because I'm about to show you how this tool works step by step. So first things first, we want to head over to Gling AI's website. And if you haven't already, go ahead and grab the link below this video for your convenience, create an account using it. The setup process is straightforward, and once you're in, you will land on this dashboard right here. From here, you want to navigate to the option that says upload video. So click on that and then go ahead and select the raw video that you want to edit. This could be anything from a vlog, a tutorial, or even a podcast recording. I would highly recommend sticking to these kinds of videos even though you can post just about anything, but I would stay away from trying to edit a gaming video as AI tools still struggle to pick up the pieces when it comes to gaming videos. But nonetheless, if you really want to, you can go ahead and test this out. In my case, however, I'm going to go ahead and upload a piece of a podcast and then see what this AI can actually do with this video. And for the best results, make sure your video is in a common format like MP4 or MOV, as those work seamlessly with Gling AI. While your video uploads, you'll be prompted to select the language spoken in this footage, so Gling supports multiple languages, so go ahead and choose the one that matches your content. After that, you'll see an option to upload a script, so if you have a written transcript of your video, this can help the AI enhance its accuracy during the editing process. However, this step is entirely optional, and if anything, I'm not going to upload it for this one, just to see what it's actually going to put together using this video alone. So if you don't have a script, don't worry, Gling AI is more than capable of working without it. So once your file is uploaded, click on continue as Gling will now ask you to configure the editing settings. By default, we have two powerful features enabled, which are the cutting out silences. So the AI automatically removes long pauses when the person is not speaking in the video, and it also removes any bad takes. So it detects and cuts out parts where you might have fumbled, stuttered, or repeated yourself. For most of the talking head videos, these default settings work wonders. But if you wanted more control, you can fine-tune these options. Hit the edit button and the AI will start analyzing your footage, as this process may take a few minutes depending on the length of the video. And the great thing is, while the AI works, you can go ahead and grab a coffee or start planning your next content. Normally you would be spending hours trying to cut through the bad takes and removing all of the pauses and the mistakes. But now all of this can be automated using artificial intelligence. So once Gling AI has finished processing your footage, you'll be directed to the timeline editor. And from here, we will see a comprehensive timeline of the entire video, all with the cuts that AI has made. So at the bottom of the editor, there is a counter displaying the number of cuts applied. So I actually cut one of Andrew Huberman's podcasts and only uploaded about 20 minutes of it. And as you can see, this AI has made a number of cuts of 292. So the video is about 17 minutes long, and after the cuts, it's about 13 minutes. On top of that, you can see the transcript of the video right here with the words crossed off like there is right here, or like, and stuff like that. So going through the script, you can easily see just how many filler words there were in the podcast, and those you might not want them to be in your video. And instead of manually cutting out every single time somebody says a filler word, you just upload your video into Gling AI and it automatically removes all of them right away. On top of that, you can tweak the script however you want. So for example, let's say this entire part is just irrelevant for me. I can click the cut button, and just like that, that entire part is removed from the video. And then if I want to play the video again, it's going to start with the second paragraph and move on. So this is particularly useful to get a sense of how your final video flows without interruptions or the parts that you don't want to be in it. So if you notice anything that doesn't feel quite right, you can easily pause the video and then make real-time edits. Another amazing feature that you might want to incorporate into your talking head videos or vlogs even is the enhance feature. So simply click the enhance button and then you're presented with a few options that you might find to be helpful. And the first one is the smart captions. So if I click on that and then go ahead and select the caption presence to be highlights, then the AI is going to determine the key information inside the video and only caption them to focus on them. So for example, it decided that the start of the video deserves to be captioned, and now you can see it in the video itself. If I go through the video, then you can see on the timeline that there have been some instances where it chose to put captions on it. And if perhaps you don't want that, but you want the entire video to be captioned for some reason, then go ahead and select the all button, and then it's going to generate captions for the entirety of the video. Now, I believe this is important if you are posting the video on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, as these captions can help keep the engagement very high. But if you're posting a long kind of video on YouTube, then perhaps the highlights option is the better one. Additionally, you can adjust the jump cut zoom. So for example, if you have a dynamic vlog kind of video and the faces keep switching, then perhaps this could be a good option as it creates a zoom kind of effect whenever the video transitions to another person. But for my podcast, I don't really find it to be helpful, so I'm going to disable that option. And finally, there's the remove noise from audio. So of course, it makes the audio sound a lot cleaner. But usually podcasts like the Modern Wisdom one or Andrew Huberman, they usually have very high-end quality equipment. And most of the time, there is basically no noise to be removed from the audio. I'm going to keep it on just in case. And now I'm going to talk about another feature that you might find to be incredibly helpful, and that is the pace one. So the AI automatically suggests a pace and makes the cuts and pauses based on it. But if you believe that the video should have a natural kind of pauses between it, so a podcast again, you might want the video to be a little bit slower. And with that, you would add a few natural pauses. At the same time, you might want to create an engaging pace by making it even quicker and reducing the pauses as much as possible. For that, you want to slide the bar to the right and remove even more pauses, and then it says just how much it would remove and how much quicker the video would be. So at the maximum, if I did that, that is going to remove 271 pauses. And then this is going to make the video 1 minute and 43 seconds shorter. Click apply, and then it's going to apply the cuts. And now if I play the video, you will notice just how much quicker it would sound.
For voluntary exercise leads to all sorts of improvements in health metrics, resting heart rate, blood pressure, blood glucose.
In addition to the pacing, if I wanted to make this video in specific be more engaging, then another thing that I can do is that I can go back to the enhance and enable the jump cut zoom. Adjust the zooming, so for example, maybe I'd want it to be at 1.4, and now I can choose which specific part of the video I want to have that zooming effect on. So for example, let's say Andrew says something important right here and I want to highlight it, then I would go to that specific part, and then you see the little magic wand right here, you want to click on it and then enable the jump cut zoom on that specific part. And this is what it would look like if I played the video. That's a very cool feature that you see on most viral videos on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, as this kind of tactic helps rehook the viewer back into the video. Another thing we can do is that we can use the AI assistant and then have it generate title for us and also chapters inside the video. So clicking on chapters generator, give it a few seconds and it's going to automatically suggest chapters for this video. If you're happy with them, take a look at the stamps, copy them if you want them in your video. And this helps save some time when it comes to making chapters inside your YouTube video that your viewers can navigate to. If you're not happy with them, click regenerate and it's going to redo them. But let's say I am, so I'm going to click on use as chapters. And now if I want to, I can simply just put them inside my YouTube video and my viewers can navigate to any part of the video as suggested before. Additionally, if you want to, you can use the AI assistant to help you generate titles. So by clicking on this, and then you connect your YouTube video and the AI will ask you a bunch of questions to help generate a title for this specific video. I don't exactly find this specific feature to be too helpful for me as I generate my own titles using SEO and keywords, so I'm going to skip this one for me. Nonetheless, you can play around with it, see if it suits you or if it works good on your video and continue with it. And finally, if let's say everything looks amazing and finally you want your video to be exported, then you click on the top right corner right here, click on the export button, and then even on the free version, you can export your first project all within the pro features. So not only can you export it as MP4, so a full video, you can also export the audio alone or the subtitles in a text format, or you can use this amazing feature that allows you to export the video in a project in Adobe Premiere format. So you've got the Adobe Premiere, FCP, or the Resolve. And that way this tool acts as a pre-editing tool that basically saves you hours of cutting all of the pauses and the filler words, etc. Add the titles, control the pacing and all of that stuff. And then once you have the Adobe Premiere project, you can go to that tool and continue your manual editing. So as you can see, you may often face the challenge of juggling multiple tasks. So as you can see, this software is particularly useful for those who produce high volumes of content like daily vloggers, streamers, or educational YouTubers, as that can streamline the post-production workflow, allowing you to focus on content, strategy, audience engagement, and growth, instead of wasting hours upon hours on cutting and manual tweaking. And the great thing is that you can start with this tool completely for free, Test it out, explore and learn it with 1 hour of media produced monthly completely for free. So go ahead, navigate to the link below this video, try this tool out and let us know what you think. And then if you find it to be extremely helpful, then you may upgrade your plan to the Plus or the Pro one. If you choose to pay annually, then you end up saving 33%, but even then the monthly plan is extremely affordable at $15 per month. And that one gives you access to unlimited AI features, up to 10 hours of media processed per month, unlimited video export and no premium support. However, if you do need the premium support and up to 30 hours of media processed per month, then you can upgrade to this plan right here that costs $30 per month and enjoy all of the features. And with that, we'll have reached the end of today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Definitely let us know what you think by leaving a comment in the comment section down below. And if you found it to be helpful and informative to watch, then give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.